Susan Owen, and I am the garden manager for the Farm Cafe, and I have lived in this area for 37 years now. I came to school at Appalachian State University as an undergraduate and pretty much never left. Well, I've been an organic farmer since actually 1985, really. A woman that knows me really well called me and said, there's an opportunity for a garden manager for the Farm Cafe. Would you be interested? And I was like, yes, tell me more. So that's how it got started. So I started all the seeds as seedlings in my commercial greenhouse at my farm, so we could get a jump on the season, because the season is so short here. So I wanted to be able to have the fence up and then put plants in the ground right away. So that's what happened. It's been here a month. So we've done all this in a month, which is really exciting. Because it's located behind the Mass store, which is a great big tourist destination, people tend to come by and stop and slow down and look and think, what's going on in there? Then you get to go talk to them and talk to them about what's going on here, but then they can take back that nugget and go, I wonder if there are food security issues where I live. Because I don't think people think about that really, and then they go, I wonder if we could do something like that where I live, or whatever. It's just great. It's a whole conscious awareness raising. That's what I love about it. To become certified as an organic farmer is it's quite a process. You have to keep records, and very detailed records, and not just not just your harvest records, but everything you're doing to the ground for 3 years, very, very detailed. And then you have to pay to have someone come out and visit your farm and do a farm visit and talk to you about all of your plans and what you've done and what you haven't done and what you've used and what you haven't used and how you've composted and how you've used your water, everything, what you put into the ground. And then you can be certified. And it's very, very expensive, and a lot of times farmers can't pay for that. If you know your farmer, like at a farmer's market, people are getting away from the certification process unless they're selling to bigger restaurants or industries where they need to be certified. It kind of makes me angry in the fact that I feel like anybody should be able to grow organically without any kind of detailed record keeping, and have to be certified. I think the people that use herbicides and pesticides and poison our land and our waterways and everything, I think they should have to be certified. It needs to be turned the other way. I think the people that are growing naturally and organically should be able to just do that. It was several years ago when the tobacco industry, when all the tobacco farmers, lost the subsidies and everything that they had, and the tobacco farmers have been growing tobacco for their whole lifetimes, and even their parents' generation. And so then they were left with all this tobacco growing equipment, and they didn't know what they were going to be able to grow. So I was able to get a grant through the Golden Leaf Foundation to figure out what we could grow using old tobacco equipment. And they wanted me to figure out if we could grow broccoli seedlings, organic broccoli seedlings that could then be planted into the ground using old tobacco equipment, like tobacco setter, and all that kind of stuff. It worked perfectly. They could still use their cultivators and all that kind of stuff. It was great. It was a really great thing. It's here, and we can take care of it, and it can grow and be beautiful.